guys, welcome on my YouTube channel. My name is Renaud and I have a new game for you today. It's Azazello against Calus 2. So Azazello in We Will Work for Food and Calus 2 in Children of the Dragon. We play on Spread the Net again, the same table that the last part, but last game. And so quickly, we use some proxies here. So the two big guys you see here on the right, that's Azrael, and this one is Zuriel. And yeah, and on my side, so this is a Dunian Archon, this is a Dunian Archon, this is Boomalor 2, this is 2 Primal Archon, yes, and that's it. This is a Hermit here. So that's the converted or the proxies model. And quickly, let's see how what is my analysis for this matchup. So I'm super happy to play against the new CID Legion. I personally own some Legion models, so maybe I will be able to put them on the channel soon. So it's Calus 2. Calus 2 is kind of a strange caster because he can give so long treat range to his battle group. My idea when I start to play this game is I don't have any way to avoid to take the Alpha Strike because his treat range are so big between Overrun, between the Seraph, between the Feed, etc. I cannot avoid that, but all of his beasts, or of his three offensive beasts, I mean, they cost more points than any of my pieces on my army, so I just need to be sure that if he take one of my pieces, I have another model after that to counterpunch take his more expensive pieces. So that was my main strategy. So continue to play my normal plan game without worrying too much about his crazy treat range, camping a lot with Azazello, casting Windrush as much as possible, and yeah, in his army you also have one unit of Swordsman and one unit of X-Hunter. With Battlelust, they can hit super hard, and that's really what I want to avoid, is losing important pieces like Archons against charge of attack of this model. So I need to be super careful about that. But my Archon are, of course, good tools to kill that kind of living model with souls. So I will keep them on the flank. So around the hall, I decided to go first because it's good to grab some space on the table before I'm actually inside of his treat range. The deployment is pretty basic. You can see the two Gremlin Swarm. There is one on the right and another one on the left. Just a little mistake. I put the Hermit here. All the the Hermit is important in this matchup because he have an Angelus, and the fact that I can deny his first attack is Armor Kraken, Armor Piercing attack. It's really good, so I should have put him here in the middle and see where he put his Angelus, and just move in that direction, here or here. But well, I forgot to do that, so the first turn of the Hermit will be just running like that to catch the Angelus. So during my first turn, nothing really important. I just run with everything. I put Stormrager on the Primal Archon in the middle. As I said, the Hermit just run like that. My Gremlin Sword went on the flank. I give the abilities Henchman to this unit of Valkyries, so they are defense 17, oh no, sorry, 15, and they can reroll missed attack. Yeah, and that's it. For his turn, he will play pretty aggressively with Azrael and Zuriel. They will run here behind the forest. For the rest, is mainly positioning. His X-Hunter, they will go here on the on the left, while his legionnaire swordsman will run here, um, staying outside of the threat range of work and spray from the Void Archon, and he will give me the clock. So it's my turn. I need to contest. I have some good piece to do that. What I will do on the right is activate Azazelo. He will cast Distraction on this unit, so they are -2 to hit, and I will run with my Valkyries, the Henchmen Valkyries, somewhere here, contesting the flag with one of the Valkyries. I had to put Ghostly on these Valkyries to go through the rough terrain. So I think this side is pretty well contested. I put all my important pieces behind here. And yeah, one of my problem is there is Kralix here, and so my list is made to contest with Gremlin Swarm, but Kralix can kill them super easily because he have magical weapons, and he have range weapons. So I just let my Gremlin Swarm here. The objective is to contest the flag later on the game with that Gremlin Swarm. On the left, I made a strange play. I decided to run with my Primal Archon to go there next to the wall, which is not the best idea, but well, it was what I did. So I contest and I put the rest of my army behind that Primal Archon, and my other model just advanced a little bit behind the forest. As I said, the idea of putting the Primal Archon on his zone was quite stupid because he just put Battle Lust on the Excenter, he charged, and he was dead. So I've lost an Archon to nothing. Doing that clean a landing spot, sorry, for the Angelus here, so he can reach my Void Archon. So his plan was to charge with the Angelus here, doing some damage to the Void Archon, and after that move Azrael here, shoot a model, or maybe Azrael with just move Azrael here, shoot a model, one of the Valkyries, and with overrun, going back with the Angelus at the same place. But yeah, it did not go well for him because the Angelus charge had denied the first attack with the Hermit, of course. He boosts to hit the first attack, he boosts to hit his second attack, he hit, but he rolled very low for damage. So my Void Archon is almost totally full health. And after that he moved Azrael, as I said, but between the heal, the effect of the Dunyan Archon is here, and the fact that I tough, it did not kill. My Valkyries, so he have an Angelus here. After that, he used the Animus of the Seraph to go back behind the forest with Azrael. So that's really good for me. He basically just gave me 60 points of beats, so I'm pretty happy. He just cleaned these two Valkyries here. He put he did that with he tried with the Legionnaire or with the Swordsman, but with distraction and my high defense, it was really difficult for him. And so Kralix killed one of the Valkyries and tried to kill the Gremlin Swarm with his Swift Hunter abilities, but he failed to do that. And he contested my zone with Kralix. But he did not score on his flag because he don't had any solos in range of the to go scoring the flag, and he gave me the clock after that. So he scored one in his zone. I didn't score anything, but I can do a lot of things this turn, so that's really good. First thing first, Azazelo will feed. Um, After that, I will activate um, the Wastelander. He will charge the Angelus, doing super good damage because he have a critical, he have amputation. Um, my Warhog will also charge the Angelus, kill him, killing him super easily because he's in the back and the Angelus was already a damage. So my Valarcon will take no. Yeah, yeah, okay. After that, he sends some X-Hunter to contest my flag. My Valkyries will kill those model between the Vengeance attack and the other attack. So my Void Archon will collect souls and he will charge here and he will spray like that and kill a lot of models. Not all, but a lot of models. And after that, because he killed the model, he can come back with Void Walk into safety. So my Gaming Swarm will stay there and score the flag. So on the middle, my Primal Archon under Storm Rager, he have a line of sight on this guy, so he will charge him, kill him, and hit twice the Zuriel, doing good damage. On the right, my Vodarkand will charge Kredix, killing Kredix, going back with Void Walk, uh, Void Walk and spray some model. I think it might be those model. Some spraying some models, and for the rest, I will not do a lot. I will run with my Gremlin Swarm to contest the flag, even though there is no model on the flag, but for the next turn. And so, oh yeah, and finally, I forgot to contest this zone. So I had to run with my Dunan Archon here to contest. So I scored 2, he did not score anything. And it's 2-1. So now it's 2-1 for me. During his turn, he will try to score points. In order to do that, he will begin by running with the X-Hunter to contest my flag. I think he will kill the Gremlin Swarm with them. On the other side, he will try to kill this Gremlin Swarm with the Legionnaire and contest the zone with, not the Legionnaire, sorry, the Swordsman. Another Swordsman will run to contest the zone. So they can have magical weapons. You have Mat 7, I have defense 13. We go to 14 with Annoyance. So he put Puppet Master on the unit, but he failed to hit me. So my model still contests his flag. And for the rest, he will try to kill those models. But between the healing of the Dunenarchon and I think I tough one with the Valkyries and the high defense, and well, he did not manage to kill enough model to clean the zone and score a point there. So he will only score 1 point. So we are now 2-2. It's my turn and I have a good opportunity to score 3 points. In order to do that, I will have to clean that flag, I will have to clean that zone, and I will have to clean that flag and put a solo on it. So what I will do is the Valkyries, they will kill the two, I forgot their name, the two X-Hunter there. The Void Archon will take the soul, he will run in the zone here. Oh yes, actually, the Valkyries only kill one model. The other one, the other X-Hunter was killed by the Wastelander. He charged there in the back, killing the guy, sprinting back in the zone in order to contest too. And after that, my Hermit came on the flag to score the flag. This zone, I will use my Void Archon to clean it, sorry, the flag. The Void Archon will charge here, he will spray and repo on the flag. No, he will charge, he will repo on the flag and spray after that. And I will be able to clean all the model I need. to score 1 point. And finally, we still have one guy here. He contests the zone. So I will charge with the Valkyries. I will miss him. After that, I will charge with my Roadhog. My idea is to kill him and sprint back. But I will do a mistake. I will charge outside of the control range of Azazelo, so I will not be able to boost my attack. And of course, I missed my two melee attack and my gun attack. So the guy is still there. He contests the zone. Azazelo will go in the zone here, and my Warhawk will run to protect Azazelo. And I will score 2 points. He will not score any points, so it's 4-2 for me. At the beginning of his turn, he will fail the threshold test, the frenzy test with his Seraph. So his Seraph will kill the model next to him. It's the Shepherd. So he will not be able to do anything in that zone during his turn. He will charge with Zuriel. He will kill my Void Archon easily, and he will walk with one of his Soul Forsaken to score the flag here. He will kill the Gremlin Swarm, and he will continue to contest here. He will also fail to kill Boomhauler on the zone here because of the healing of the Valkyries. And he will not be able to contest my flag, so he will score 1 point this turn. I will score 1, so it's 5-3 to him. To me, sorry. If I forgot to take a picture of this turn. So what will happen, I will clean the zone here with my Void Archon and my Wastelander, killing the Seraph and the Mechano Shredder. My Wastelander will first I will charge with my Void Archon, and after that with my Wastelander, and because he killed a model, he was able to sprint back in the zone after that, to contest to that zone. For the rest, I will clean that zone, and so my Roadhog will be free to charge Zuriel. Zuriel is here, but I put Ghostly on him. I made a shot with Azazelo on Zuriel to have a free charge, to help my Roadhog to kill him, to kill Zuriel. But even though I will totally miss that, because I don't think I will make any damage to Zuriel, because I miss my attack. I had poor rolls on damage, and yeah, Roadhog, they are not really good to killing EVs. So we have a board state where Azazelo is here, and is actually under Windrush and Storm Rager. So at the end of this turn, I score 2 more points. So it's actually I think I needed to score 3 points to win the game, but I only scored 2. When he realized that, he said that he need to go on an assassination, which is hard because Azazelo is under Windrush, is under Storm Rager, and is camping 3. But Azazelo is in range of 2 of his beasts, so Zuriel and Azrael. In order to put the 2 beasts on Azazelo, he will need to knock down the Roadhog. So he charged with Calus. Calus will try to have the critical knockdown with his attack, his mount attack. So he will put Puppet Master on Calus, and he will miss the first attack, and the second one he will hit and have the knockdown. So my Roadhog is knocked down. And now Zuriel is free to charge Azazelo. He will have to boost to hit because even though Zuriel is mat 8, Azazelo is defense 18 right now. So he will boost, he will make good damage, but I will be able to transfer everything on the Warhog here. Second attack miss, or maybe second attack hit and I transfer. No, I think the second attack he boosted, but he missed. And after that, Azrael came and tried to to kill Azazello, but with the transfer, the high def and the high armor, he did not manage to do that. So he failed this assassination, and we stopped the game because I would automatically win on the next turn. So thanks for watching the game, guys. I'm super happy with that Azazello list. It's really fun to play, and I think I played pretty well. I had some luck during the game, because first because he failed to clean the zone here between the. I made some tough check, important tough check, and also with the move of the Angelus at the beginning of the game, because I tough, that cost him a really important beast. Um, but yeah, it was quite a fun game. I'm super happy to see how Legion are good now, even though he didn't play all the best model. I mean the Archons, uh, the blighted Archont. But yeah, it was a fun game, and I'm really happy to that my game plan work. See you guys.